Hey everybody, this is Leon, and today I'm gonna show you how you can make your 3D assets or scenes interactive by just adding some XR fragments to your 3D files or scenes. So this requires very almost no coding skills. You don't have to use a text editor. You don't have to learn a programming language. You can just add some snippets to your 3D assets and then you're ready to go. So let me first show you how this actually looks like. What kind of interactivity am I talking about? So this is very simple interactivity, what I'm talking about. And it allows all kinds of experiences ranging from different variations of a scene, moving objects around, and that kind of stuff, presets. Anyways, very useful stuff. Let me first start by going to xrfragment.org, and if I scroll down, there's a sandbox. I'm pressing full screen right now. So here you can basically see some interactions, and they are just hrefs added to your 3D scene. Actually, let me go to Blender and load this up. Alright, so let me turn on the shading. So here we have our interactive buttons. So if I, for example, click this button here and I go to custom properties, then you can see, you can see that this href is actually here, and the same applies to this one. So this is how simple this is. And here this basically is an href which targets or queries iCube, which is this one here. The name is iCube, as you can see, and then it moves that iCube somewhat in the x-axis or the y or the z. That's basically what all these snippets mean. Before we continue, let me show you what happens if you click on them. Maybe that's nice, right? Okay, so if I click these move fragments, then you can see that it's moving in the directions which are specified. So this allows you to position object or objects in the scene. So if you have some kind of product configurator, or you just want to move something out of the way, you can make some buttons or a small dashboard or a panel, and you can just add these hrefs to it, and then voila, you have an interactive object mover. Also, another thing to notice, this is using move. There's also pause, P-O-S, and that will actually position the object in a world space, so absolute coordinates. Move is just a more relative positioner, so it basically remembers where is the original position of this iCube and then just move one from there. So that's something to notice. Another thing is that this show fragment allows you to show and hide stuff, and right now I'm just triggering two presets here, two predefined views, and you might wonder, why am I not seeing a show here in the URL? Well, it's definitely showing and hiding some stuff. Well, this is very easy, because if we go back to Blender and we go to the root of this scene, we go to the scene, then here you can see some global XR fragments, and here you can see preset A is basically triggering tree show and primitives hide. And if we go here, primitives hide is querying primitives, which is this one here, primitives. As you can see it's selected. So that's primitives, and it does a show is 0, and the tree show is here, and it in a similar way it targets the tree with a query, this object here, and it basically applies a show is 1. So this is basically predefined views triggering predefined views, and because there is a pipe here, they are separated by a pipe, round robin will happen over these predefined views. So this is very, very powerful stuff. This allows you to abstract away bundles of XR fragment URIs, and it's a very, very tiny, simple way of programming things. Round robin and these predefined views, and you can do a lot of cool stuff. So how does this look like when we go to the website? Well, if you go to XR Fragments, then for instance there's the pos. You can use that as well. That's for absolute positioning. So yeah, so that's a way of doing things. And there's also the rotate, same story. You can also rotate stuff. And there is, let's see, here we have the show, and here we have the move. Oh, here's a typo. I'll check that out later. So one thing to mention is the predefined views is you can do these recursive predefined views, but you cannot do cyclic ones. So there's in the available libraries there is a protection that you cannot have a predefined view triggering a predefined bar, which triggers a predefined view again. That last one will not be executed. But things like this is definitely possible. And if you want to sort of clean up and structure your XR fragments, then I highly suggest you create sort of function names like primitives hide, primitive show, or tree hide, tree show. You could even do let's say tree underscore big or tree underscore small, and have all these XR fragments in there, and then on a higher level you can combine them here, tree show and primitives hide and tree small. This is very powerful stuff. So I hope you like it. I hope you're gonna try it out, and I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers.